Welcome. Today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2019. Here's what's what. A man from Texas who is preparing for retirement says that he has no intention of living out his golden years in a nursing home, which he determined would cost around $188 per day. Instead, he's planning to live at a Holiday Inn where the cost of a room, when combining long-term stay discount and senior discount, is just $59.23 per night. That leaves $128.77 a day for lunch and dinner in any restaurant he wants, or room service, laundry, gratuities, and special TV movies. He pointed out that the hotels offer free breakfast along with access to a spa, swimming pool, workout room, lounge, and washer-dryer. He could save money because the hotel supplies guests with soap, shampoo, razors, and toothpaste. Another advantage is having a hotel staff that will treat you like a customer, not a patient, and will fix everything and apologize for the inconvenience. Staying in a hotel would give him the freedom to move anywhere in the country whenever he wanted. Not being stuck in one place forever, he can move from inn to inn or even from city to city. A California man who was released from prison in 2017 after serving 39 years behind bars for a crime he didn't commit was awarded a $21 million settlement. Craig Coley was convicted of killing his girlfriend and her 4-year-old son in 1978. A judge ruled he was innocent of the double murder. Officials in Simi Valley discovered biological samples from the original case in a private lab. The evidence was supposed to be destroyed following Coley's conviction, but luckily for him, it was saved. A test on the DNA didn't match Coley's, forcing officials to reopen the case. A key piece of evidence used to convict the defendant was found to not contain his DNA, but to instead contain the DNA of other individuals. Coley, who is now age 71, was awarded $2 million from the California Victim Compensation Board in 2018, and Simi Valley has reached a $21 million settlement with this man, wrongly imprisoned for nearly 40 years, avoiding a lengthy and expensive legal battle. The city will pay $4.9 million to Coley, while the rest of the sum will be covered by the city's insurance. His parents died while he was in prison after mortgaging their home to pay his legal bills. One of the planet's biggest creatures, a humpback whale, was discovered in the Amazon rainforest, not at all close to its home in the Atlantic Ocean, and biologists are perplexed at how it would end up there. The mammal was found on Brazil's Marajó Island, 50 feet from the shoreline. Scientists posted photos of it on social media, describing it as a 12-month-old calf. Some experts believe the whale died after it was swept along by waves into the jungle. Apparently, there was a considerable tide recently that might have thrown the animal far inland, but no one is sure exactly how it would end up so far from the water. Just as baffling is why a humpback whale was off the coast of northern Brazil in February, since that's beyond range from its natural habitat at this time of the year. Biologists think the calf might have been migrating with its mother and gotten lost. The scientists were only able to find it when they saw vultures circling above the carcass. An autopsy is currently underway to find out the whale's cause of death. Results are due in a few days. Most commercials are fleeting, on the air today and gone tomorrow, but occasionally some resonate and live on, whether it's in pop culture references, "Where's the beef?" or as the original advertisements, returning time and again. Confectioner Hershey Company has such a commercial in its archives, with its license of the Cadbury brand in the U.S. market. The famous clucking bunny and pig, lion, llama, and other critters ad for cream eggs. But now, Hershey has announced its intentions to update the commercial, and pet owners across the U.S. can submit their own pet for a shot at becoming one of the revamped campaign stars. The Cadbury Clucking Bunny commercial is one of the most iconic, longest-running ads. The commercial was shot nearly 35 years ago and celebrated the Cadbury bunny and all the pets that tried to claim the spotlight in their own bunny ears. The plan is to incorporate the best tryout entry into the commercial, which will run on TV by mid-April. One lucky pet will get a spot in the updated commercial, along with $5,000. The next time you enjoy a glass of wine or a mug of beer, chances are you're also drinking pesticide. All but one of the 20 alcoholic beverages analyzed in a recent study by the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, PIRG, had detectable levels of the pesticide glyphosate. The pesticide is best known as the key ingredient in the weed killer Roundup. The pesticide is also found in many foods, used in gardens, and present in rainwater. Residues may show up in beer if the pesticide is used on barley, and in wine if growers spray the weeds near grapevines. For the report, the PIRG researchers tested 5 wines, 14 beers, and 1 hard cider for the presence of glyphosate. The amount detected ranged from a high of 51 parts per billion in a Sutter Home wine to no detectable levels in peak organic IPA beer. One surprise is that even though weed killers aren't allowed to be used when making organic beers and wines, their testing found the pesticide in 3 of the 4 organic beverages analyzed. Turning to birthdays for today, March 2nd. Gates McFadden turns 70 today. Gates is an American actress and choreographer. She's best known for playing Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek: The Next Generation television series and in 4 subsequent films. John Bon Jovi is 57. Bon Jovi is best known as the founder and frontman of the rock band Bon Jovi, which was formed in 1983. He's released 2 solo albums and 12 studio albums with his band, which to date have sold over 130 million albums worldwide. Daniel Craig is 51 today. Daniel, an English actor, achieved international fame when chosen as the 6th actor to play the role of Ian Fleming's British secret agent character James Bond in the film series, taking over from Pierce Brosnan in 2005. Consumer complaints about pieces of glass or plastic in Boston Market brand dinners have prompted the recall of more than 86 tons of the frozen meals from retailers nationwide and from a Department of Defense facility in Arizona. Federal officials are urging consumers to check their homes for the not-ready-to-eat 14-ounce dinners packaged in black cardboard boxes and marked as Boston Market Home-Style Meals Boneless Pork Rib-Shaped Patty with barbecue sauce and mashed potatoes. The recalled Boston Market microwave dinners have Best By dates ranging from December 2019 to mid-February 2020. Bellisio Foods reported that the 173,376 pounds of recalled Boston Market dinners were produced on various dates between December 7, 2018 and February 15 this year. All of the recalled frozen dinners have the USDA establishment number EST 18297 printed on the end of the individual dinner boxes. Consumers who have purchased these products are urged not to consume them. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. The equipment used to cremate a cancer patient in Arizona who had undergone radiation treatment showed trace amounts of radiation over a month after the deceased was cremated. The 69-year-old man received radiation treatment for a pancreatic tumor in 2017, but died a few days later and was cremated 5 days after his final treatment. Officials at the hospital notified the crematorium and followed up a month later by inspecting the equipment with a Geiger counter. They also obtained a urine sample from an employee at the facility. The results found evidence of the radioactive isotope used to treat the deceased patient's cancer on the vacuum, bone crusher, and oven. The employee's urine also tested positive for radiation, but it was a different isotope than the one found on the equipment. It is plausible that the crematory operator was exposed while cremating other human remains. The current rate of people who choose to be cremated is around 50% and continues to grow, so more research needs to be done to determine the health risks of cremating bodies that have received radiation treatment. Safety regulations are well established for radiopharmaceutical administration in living patients. However, radiopharmaceuticals present a unique and often overlooked post-mortem safety challenge. Cremating an exposed patient volatilizes the radiopharmaceutical, which can then be inhaled by workers or released into the adjacent community and result in greater exposure than from a living patient. Luke Perry suffered a massive stroke Wednesday and is currently hospitalized. Paramedics responded to Luke's home in Sherman Oaks, then transported him to a nearby hospital. The 52-year-old who stars as Archie's dad, Fred Andrews, on Riverdale, has been shooting episodes recently in Los Angeles on the Warner Brothers lot. Luke's medical crisis coincidentally struck on the very same day Fox announced it will reboot Beverly Hills 90210, the show on which he shot to fame playing Dylan McKay in the 1990s. While his former co-stars Jenny Garth, Ian Ziering, Jason Priestley, Brian Austin Green, Tori Spelling, and Gabrielle Carteres will be on the revived series, Luke has not signed on to the project.